all Oddballs out there, it is Salty Kanelia here, and welcome back to another episode on the Waystone server. In fact, this is the 10th episode. The 10th one! Can you believe it? And I'm an Enderman. Yeah, in gold armor. I have a little story for you. And I want to begin with saying never ever ender pearl in the nether. I had a happy little accident yesterday, and well, I'm not so happy anymore, to be honest. So I was out gathering some materials, some soul sand for our wallpapers inside of the factory when we are actually going to build this, which I thought we were going to do today, and I kind of ender pearled down into lava. A huge lava lake, in fact, and I tried to get out desperately, but I failed miserably, and I burnt to death and lost all my gears. So here I am, really salty, and I have also managed to sort out my sorting system. I let it run with all of the materials that we dug out from our last episode, and also some other materials that I had, and I kind of lost about 58 diamonds. I have no idea how that happened. I guess they're somewhere in the sorting system, but for now I've lost them. So I have been trying to gather up some new materials, and I have some books from our fishing farm, and I've already made some tools, as you can see here. So I am out here in the end and just gathering some experience points and trying to get my tools back, and also a complete new set of armor, because I haven't had that. So I have a lot of enchanted books for that. And while we are here in the end, I thought we were also going to get some endstone, because we need that for the endstone bricks, and I think I will just replace it with some grass. Yeah, because somebody has already replaced it with some grass, so I could just continue on with that. But what are we going to do today, you might wonder? Well, I thought that we were going to make our little sugarcane farm, and I don't think I'm going to make it automatic for now, because I have very little slime blocks, like a ridiculous small amount of slime blocks. And the other thing that I thought we were going to do today was build the factory in a little time lapse or something like that. But now instead, I'm gathering experience points and doing my best to get my armor back and my tools and things like that. So well, guys, I will probably be here for a while, and I think I will just do this really quickly and get some endstone, and then I will see you back home at the base. We are finally back in our base, and look at me, I'm in full diamond armor suit. I kinda like this. Also, I think we have a visitor somewhere. I swear that guy is mocking me. Is it just because I kill your friends? Okay, he seems to like it here. Maybe I'll keep him. He'll probably disappear somewhere or go into my storage system, because that happened before. So good news, I found my diamonds. They had been sorted out in the sorting system. I found them, my long lost diamonds, which is good. I have sorted out the sorting system. I just have a lot of these stone blockers. So where I don't have items that I want to sort, I just have the blockers. So the rest of the items will go into this little chest here, and it is empty. But you know what? Let me get over to our little work site for today, and I want to show you something that is actually positive. Yes, there's a positive thing in this episode, except dying to lava in a lake. And coming up to our little work site, I have actually marked out where I want to build this factory, and I really hope that I got all the materials, because I was up until very late last night to make sure that I had everything. I want to show you something. Oh my god. And it's still going. This is amazing. I haven't been here for so long. I just chopped some wood down over there, and when I smelted down all the bricks and things like that, but this is working like a charm. I love it. And also I had some rotten flesh and bones come through, I missed a couple of trapdoors. So I have gathered a lot of bricks. There's this thing and there is this thing. I have 2 shulker boxes, which is a double chest, and I hope that is going to be enough for this. And if we get something over, we will just give it away to Emrose, because I think he needed that. So that might happen in this episode as well. I have some other materials gathered here. And I have some redstone and things if I want to make this sugarcane farm automatic. As I said before, I'm not sure. Maybe we will just like make the sugarcane farm. I am not sure if I want to make it automatic or not. I will just have to figure that thing out. So I guess I will just come up with something here and build something with the sugarcane, and then I will be right back to show you what I have done. And welcome back to the dirt pillar mess. Yes, this is actually a mess. If you thought it was messy before, and in our last episode, then you gotta check this out. This is completely horrible. There's chests everywhere, or shulker boxes, and there's torches, and there's cats everywhere, and there's this thing. But I got a little bit carried away, and I actually went ahead and made a automatic thing. So I have some observers and I have some pistons, because I'm poor, I don't have slime blocks. So that is functional, at least, so that's good. We have some sugarcane that's been growing. It's not too shabby actually. So I think there's like 6 levels or something, and I just have this little window pane thing in the middle, so the sugarcane won't just shoot off and land on the opposite side. And yep, this is how it looks. Kind of plain, kind of like how I wanted it. So I did this because maybe I want a little window in the floor. But you know what, guys? How rude of me. I haven't asked you how you are today. So how are you today? I hope you are doing fan-freaking-tastic. I'm doing really good today. So I think it is time that we do something on camera for once, and I really want to get started on this factory. I'm still debating if I want to move it a block this way or just leave it, because this little elevator here is going to be in the way. Or I'll just move the elevator. I don't know. I don't even know. I think I will just have to get started with placing some blocks, and then I will probably solve the other bits and bobs later. So yeah, I think this needs a little bit of a time lapse. So let's roll that little time lapse. So we are now done with the bricks and the andesite border around the building, and I just wanted to bring you guys in to show you a little something. I might or might not have overestimated the needs of bricks in this build. I gathered this much, and this was full too, so this is how much we've used so far. It took me so long to gather all of those bricks, and we have a little bit like here, up here, going straight across there that we still need some bricks for, but that is not even close to this much brick. Jeez. Oh well, time well spent, I guess. So I will just deliver the rest of this to Emrose, because I know he needed that. So it will not be wasted. It will not be wasted materials, but it took me quite a long time to get all of that clay. So Not salty at all for the second time in this episode. But yeah, I think it is time that we get some windows in here and that we get a roof on this thing, and then we will work a little bit on the interior. That sounds good? Yeah, it sounds good to me. So let's roll another little time lapse. And welcome back from those little time lapses, and I hope you enjoyed them. I always love myself a good little time lapse in a video. Yeah, you know what I'm like. So I have done some progress in between the time lapse and this clip now. So I worked on the chimneys. I had 3 originally, but I decided, let's just have 2. And I think that works pretty good. I want to put carpet on top of this roof instead of torches, but that I don't have carpets, so I have to gather some, and I have a little sheep farm over there. I have to gather some wool and do that later. So let's go inside this little thing, because I have actually completed the interior of camera. Yes, I knew. So this is the little lobby. So this is like the little cat receptionist. Hi kitty. Excuse me. I have an appointment booked. What do you mean it's not valid? Cats are impossible. But this is the little lobby. Nothing too fancy. Just a little thing with a wallpaper. I really like the soul sand and just the plain wallpaper. That looks pretty fancy. And a little plant. And a little like thing you can sit on and just wait. So let's go inside of here. Hi kitty. I have permission, and this is what it looks like on the inside. It's kind of messy, and if you have any suggestions of what I could add or something to decorate this thing, I would really appreciate that, because I just plopped some things in here. Basically, I wanted to put the sugarcane in here because of the sugarcane farm, and the cats because of the creepers are afraid of cats, and I wanted to make this a little bit like a laboratory feel and a factory as well, because yeah, as I said before, creepers are scared of cats, and maybe we do some research on these cats. What is your secret, kitty? Why do you scare the creepers off? Interesting, very interesting. Yes, I understand now, everything. This is thought to be a creeper machine, kind of. It is meant to look really old and dirty. This is just the item elevator, if I can get up here and show you. So we can see all the way down there, and look! There's even some gunpowder. Oh, and it went into this chest, and I have to say I am very pleased with this farm. Even though I haven't lit up all of the caves, and I haven't lit up all of the above grounds here. This is how much gunpowder we have in this chest. Not a terrible whole lot, but look at this. That is so much! That is more than I ever will need. Right, kitty? Yes, it is. So this is kind of what it looks like. Just a little cabinet over here and a kitty doing some research on something. Maybe making some cat food. Maybe. I have no idea. But this thing here, I changed up the design a little bit because I couldn't fit the item elevator in here basically. So the items would have come out on the other side, like outside, and I kind of didn't want to do that. A little compromise, but I still think it looks pretty cool actually. It's like really far down, and there could be some expansions if we need to expand it, but I don't think we need to. And yeah, if you have any suggestions in what I can put in here or decoration wise or something, I would love to hear them in the comment section down below. But yeah, this is kind of what it looks like from the front. You can barely see the chimneys, a little bit of smoke and things like that. Maybe from the cats or maybe from the creepers or something. And yeah, I really like this build. I like it a lot. There needs to be some terraforming done, like pronto. And I also want to put some bushes or some trees, maybe some birch trees over here, because like this view, it's pretty good, even though I'm missing a chunk. But it's pretty good, and I like this side too. It's plain, but it's really nice. Yeah, I like it. So in the comments, tell me what you think about this little project. So I have one thing that I want to do before the sun sets, and that is to drop off some bricks for Emeralds, because he needs them for a project of his, and I have a lot left. I barely even used 9 stacks and I got 2 shulker boxes of bricks. So yeah, I am going to go over to spawn and try to find Emeralds' base. I know it's across a bridge, and I need to talk really quickly because it's getting nighttime. So I'll sleep the night away, and I will see you back at Emeralds' base. So let's put a little thing here and take bricks and just put a ton of bricks in here. This thing, and I think we will keep a couple of stacks, like this much is probably what we will ever need. So let's put one there, and let's just, that is disturbing. There we go. So I think this will help him out a little bit, at least, I hope. So let's just get our little shulker boxes, and let's write a little sign here too, I think. Here's some bricks. Hope this helps you out. And just my name, and I think server. Thank you. I think this should be more than enough for him to get started with this project, at least. Let's go back to our little build and wrap up this episode. And we are back in the factory, and I have missed this so much. Just me, no armor, just the wings, and just talking to you guys. We do that a lot in Slothing Hills because I always have my wings on in Slothing Hills, but I don't here for some reason, and that was because I didn't have mending on my wings, but I do now. Yay, I have mending on my wings, so I can fly. And also we have a lot of rockets, like a crap ton of rockets. But yeah, so that is pretty much it for this episode. So I thank you so much for watching, and until next time, eat your broccoli, and I'll see you later. Goodbye!